was, you know, doing the Kenny Chesney thing, you know what I'm saying? What does he have to talk about? Like, and then I went to this radio station and this TV thing. It's like, I've got some funny ass stories. No, this one's funny. This is really funny.
Yep.
So, I think this was for the Sling Blade premiere, and at this point, nobody knew that this movie was going to be anything. It was just a bunch of people made a movie that was cool, and it wasn't anything at this point. But we were trying. Billy was trying to drum up some kind of enthusiasm, and the way you do that in Hollywood is you throw a big party, and you try to get all the important people to come out so that so and so it's a bunch of bullshit, but it's fun for me because, like I said, it's just all a big laugh, right? So we're at this place, we're at some bar, and I'm hanging out with Harry Dean Stanton, which is just awesome. That story's already, it's already gold, right? I could just fumble and you guys would be like, that's killer, what a great story. But it gets better. Me and Harry are getting like completely torn up, which is awesome, because there's no one better to get drunk with in Hollywood than Harry Dean Stanton. Because he's funny as shit, and he's kind of like, he's not really a drifter, but he plays one so often in movies that he's kind of like a drifter, but not as dangerous, right? So he's perfect, right? So he and I are getting drunk. My manager, who's this beautiful blonde lady, she's a Jewish blonde, which is a TNT in Hollywood, because all these guys don't know that there are blondes that have Jewish girls that have blonde hair, blondes that have Jewish hair, blondes that have Jewish hair. So anyhow, Jan is over in the corner, and Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees decides that he's gonna bag Jan that night. He's taking her home. And Jan's just like going, you know, she just thinks it's fun, you know. So Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees is sitting on me, and me and Harry think it's funny too because we're drunk. And Mickey Dolenz has this enormous head. I think he's had a lot of plastic surgery, so his forehead is this gigantic thing. It's like those big drums on the wall with eyes. And so Harry and I are talking about it, and like all drunk people, we're getting really loud because the volume knob has gone away. And so Mickey starts hearing us talk about his forehead. And then, being this guy who's a total kind of wuss because he's an actor, rock guy, and he probably has never been in a real fight, he comes over to try to kick our ass. And of course he doesn't pick on Harry, who's doing it. I'm just laughing because I think it's funny that he's saying it. He tries to pick a fight with me. And then I think it's hilarious, and he actually hits me. He didn't hit me hard because he's an actor. He's just like, me. And I was pretty drunk, and I can feel it, but all I can think about is not like, how that hurt, but I'm getting beaten up by a monkey. And so the whole night, I mean, nothing happened. There was no real fight. It was just kind of like, they just play fights on TV. So just nothing happened. But at the end of the night, it was just one of those things where, at the time, it felt like the most brilliant night of my life. And I went home and I wrote this song because I went on a Harry Dean Stanton kick, and I went and watched Paris, Texas a billion times, and I wrote my own song to it, post-production stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been down in the desert. Yeah, I've been down in the dirt. And time coming down on me. 4 years I've been walking for a woman, and a blind man as an easy fool. Oh, my baby flickers for she fades. There's a desert in my mouth, and it's burning like a gasoline spill. Looking for my baby, she found a deeper well. There's a desert in my mouth. Oh, it's burning like a gasoline spill. Looking for my baby, she found a deeper well. Looking for my baby, she found a deeper well. Looking for my baby, she found a deeper well.